Mike, tonight is all about celebrating the people in the city of Flint who worked so hard to get those lead service lines out. That is from the house to the streets. One person who has been on the forefront of this since the very beginning, water activist Melissa Mays. Melissa, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Why was it important to hold this celebration?
Well, we're coming to an end of 10 years of struggle to get the lead service lines out, and we wanted to let everyone know that even though this settlement is coming to a close, the work is not done, but the only reason we got here and we were able to get here was the work of the community and the fact that the people never gave up and the people always spoke out, stood with us, and made sure that as much as possible no lead and no people were left behind here in Flint.
You know, we haven't seen anybody being held criminally responsible for the water crisis, but there has been work behind the scenes to get these lead service lines out. How important was the people's voice in that?
If people didn't speak up, if the residents just sat back and said, okay, they're going to skip my house, that's fine, which would be a normal reaction, especially after 11 years of an ongoing water crisis, nothing would have gotten done. Every time we turned around and went to court, there were still hundreds and thousands of homes that had been left out. They hadn't been restored. They hadn't even been excavated yet. And if the residents didn't step up and say, hey, this is wrong, didn't come with us to court and testify, didn't put in their declarations, if they didn't speak up, we wouldn't know that they were being left out. So now we know, and it's just absolutely amazing what the community has done once they pulled together and basically did what Flint does and fight back.
And tonight it's all about celebrating those people and getting the message out that there are still lead service lines that need to be replaced.
Yes, there still are several hundred that are still in the ground. We need people to call, check, just to make sure that theirs have been replaced if they're not sure, people who moved in, people who haven't been reached out to yet. All that lead needs to go. And that's thanks to, again, Flint residents pushing for a change in the state and federal law as well. Not just with this lawsuit, but just on their own with their strength and knowing that nobody should be drinking from lead pipes.
Melissa, thank you so much. And this is going on right here at Christ Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church, again on the city's northwest side here on Hamilton. They will be here tonight until 8:30ish, so make sure you come out. It's open to everyone. Reporting live in Flint, Courtney Bennett, Mid-Michigan Now.